So we said that, let's get back to our definition. Let me see if you get it again. Let's go back to our definition of a power couple. Let's get started from there. And I'm going to ask you all to rehearse it very quickly. So let's have it done. 1, 2, go. We said that a power couple is what? It's a dynamic what? Between two married individuals, such that they complement each other's what? Strength. They champion each other's uniqueness, and then they excel together as a unified what? Force, without losing their individuality. So your goal as a power couple is not to rob each other of your individuality. That I don't lose me for us to be together, and that you don't have to lose you in order for us to be together. So you can't make me lose me if you want to have me, because you're married to an individual, and once you rob me of my individuality, you cannot enjoy me. You can't rob me of who I am. You can't make me give up who I am and you want me to be with you. It's not just going to work. A power couple also refers to two individuals who are both thriving and making significant impact in their respective spheres of influence and flourishing harmoniously as a couple in the sanctuary of their homes. Now look at this carefully. We say that a power couple, something unique about them is the fact that they are both thriving in their various spheres of influence, their SOIs. So husband is thriving, wife is thriving in your various spheres of influence. We're all doing very well. Now listen, this is calling you to something, participation. This is calling all couples into a place of participation. And for those of you that intend to travel abroad, if you begin to learn this concept, when you get abroad, it will not be new to you. So one of the major things about power couples is that they both thrive. Everybody's doing well. My wife is doing well in what she's decided to do, whatever she's called to do. My wife is doing well there, and I'm not just leaving her, I am also there with her. I support her, encourage her to do very well in her sphere, because if she is doing very well, I'm going to show you a scripture very soon. If she is doing very well, it's not only to our advantage, but it's to my advantage. Similarly, when my wife begins to support me to make sure I do very well, like we decided 2004, I think we were at Akko Estate in here in Abuja. That was the first house we moved into from a boys' quarters. When we moved into that house, my wife and I sat down, and we're just a young couple, and we began to talk about our dreams, our talents, what I want to do, what she wants to do. And then at that point, I said, look, this is what I want to do. My wife said, this is what she wants to do. You know what my wife said to me? She said, sweetheart, we can't all pursue these things at the same time. She said, because we have limited resource. I said, so what are you suggesting? And my wife said to me, why don't we all pursue one thing that can open the door for other things? I'm like, yeah. Question, whose one thing shall we pursue? And she said, baby, look, let's pursue your own ministry thing. It's to open the door for my own stuff. How so true? How so true? And she would spend time in prayer, making sure I arrange my books and stuff like that. She gave me the encouragement. She gave me the encouragement that I needed at that time. And as things began to grow, gradually, we were able to get some little money. My wife would then begin to go to Lagos. Church members didn't even know. My wife would leave Abuja like on a Monday or Tuesday. She gets to Lagos, go to do catering service, do outdoor catering for 2,000 people, 3,000. It started with 3,000 naira. It started with, but as she's coming back, I go to wait for her at the bus stop, receive her, bring her home, because I'm not bringing an empty woman home. So, and then she comes home and she brings out the money. She said, baby, this time I'm like, wow. I said, when the next are you going for another one again? So we did it together. Whenever she has catering services to render, I join her to go render catering service. When she's serving food, I am busy taking care of plates. When people are eating, I am collecting the plates that people have used, and I get to wash it as the pastor, senior pastor of this church. We've done that at Chelsea. We've done that at Pathfinder International. We've done that with the banks. And some of the times we are serving members of our church. Why? It's a family. She supports me to pursue my dream. It is only natural for me to support her to accomplish her own. But in the end of the day, guess what? I'm a signatory to her account. And to the glory of God, she's also a signatory to my account. And the statement there is anyone can sign. So our trust is in Jesus. Because if I wake up, I can sign out all her money and relocate to Chad. She can wake up to and sign out and relocate to somewhere. But we know that we have come to trust each other. Such a thing will never happen. So question, what is it that she owns that is not mine? So when it comes to being a power couple, it's important for us to understand. I understand that the rules may not always fit in every marriage, okay, but these are basic rules. While some marriages are exceptions, we do not make exceptions become the rule. Because micro-focusing on exceptions can make exceptions become the rule. Just like in order for us to allow minorities to be given the room to express themselves, we have now allowed the rule of the minority to become the rule of the majority, which is talking about the LGBTQ community.